Hi, guys. My name is Alex Stettler. I'm an executive regional vice president with Arbonne International, and I am here with Miss CJ doing her dream
Hi.
team video. So she's going to start it off, and then I'm going to share a little bit more about this amazing business with you.
All right. Hi, everyone. I'm CJ. So I started my business with Arbonne a couple weeks ago. So this is all fairly new, but I'm excited. And I already feel really good about the opportunities that it's going to bring. And the more I learn about the business, the more excited I'm getting. And I really love all the positiveness that all these women have. I think my biggest reason for joining is the ability to have financial freedom while living a healthy lifestyle and sharing that with other people. And being a massage therapist, and a pretty holistic person. I've already become more conscious about my health. And while I consider myself fairly healthy, I know there's room for improvement. And like acne has always been an issue, and recently wanting to lose some weight. And I know that by clearing my gut out using the 30 Days of Healthy Living program is helpful, and that those things will help my overall health will improve. And living healthy from the inside out. I was first introduced to Arbonne at the beginning of the year when my friend Franny was posting about the Healthy Living Challenge. So I thought it's the start of a new year. Why not try this out? It's a great time to start new things. And I never done anything like that before, so it was, like I said, like a good challenge to try, especially if it meant a healthier me. And I really liked that all their products were clean and free of any toxins. And that's something I value, like what we put in our bodies, since a lot of times we don't realize all the inflammatory things that we ingest,
So true.
Yeah. I also really liked they provided meal plans, so it made it easier to go grocery shopping and try to figure out what I was going to eat throughout the day. And everything was actually really tasty, and to try and cook things that I normally don't ever cook was fun to try out. And just, yeah, all the products I really enjoyed, and I've definitely become more aware of what I'm putting in my body. And no excuse to not take care of it. You only have the one, so anything you can try and come up with, like, this is your body, take care of it. I'm going to be doing the challenge again in November, just to try and stick more with it, because I did kind of get off of certain things after I tried it the first time. So I've definitely been more regular with taking care of myself during this past year. So looking forward to the positive effects that it will have, and growing with this business and sharing that with everybody.
Yay! That's so awesome, CJ. I didn't cut you off, did I?
No.
Okay,
Good.
Good. I'm so excited for you. I know you've done your first 2 launch events and you're rocking and rolling in this business. I'm just really excited for you. I've been with Arbonne for 5.5 years, and I'm going to share with you a little bit about. Sorry, I'm fighting a cold. My background, and then my Arbonne story, and a little bit about the company and what this, the healthy living thing is, and what this business can potentially do for you should you decide to jump in, because this is a really misunderstood business and a really misunderstood industry. CJ, I'm sure like it took Franny a few times to explain it to you, right? For you to really get the idea. So if you're listening to this, I want to congratulate you on having an open mind and an open heart to begin with, because a lot of people don't even have that. So you should feel good about yourself just for that. So like I said, I've been with Arbonne for 5.5 years, and this is really what we do in this business is we link arms with people. The reason I'm doing this with CJ is because when you join this business, when you join our team, you're in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. You get to link arms with other people who have gone before you, that have been successful, Prior to Arbonne, I was in pharmaceutical and medical device sales. So I was making a generous 6-figure income, which I loved, but I didn't have my son at the time. He's now 7 years old. And I just knew that I wanted more choices. And really that's what this business is all about, is creating more choices for ourselves, whether you have kids or a family or like a husband or a wife or whatever, whoever you have in your life or whatever you have in your life, whether it's just maybe you don't want to wake up to an alarm clock every day, or you want to have the freedom to go to a yoga class once in a while, like whatever choices it is that you want to make. You might love what you do for a living, or you might not love what you do for a living, but with Arbonne, you get the choices to keep doing what you're doing, to cut back if you need to, or to do something else, and that's really the whole purpose, is choices. So we with Arbonne, what we do is we build a network of people consuming these amazing products and starting their own virtual franchise too. So I own an online franchise with Arbonne, and then I teach other people how to own an online franchise. So I love the franchise model because that's really like the closest thing, that's an easy model for people to understand because they're very familiar with it. But with a franchise, you typically pay a lot of money to get a storefront, and then you build that business, and then maybe you eventually open other franchises, right? With Arbonne, it's a fraction of the cost. It's actually free to become a consultant this month. Normally it's $59, or excuse me, $49. Oh my gosh. It used to be $79, so sometimes I get confused. But it's $49 to start your Arbonne business, and then you purchase the products that you want to use for yourself. So a lot of people jump on with the 30 Days to Healthy Living program, which CJ was talking about. It's this incredible nutrition program where we supplement with our vegan protein shakes, our energy fizz sticks. We have digestive enzymes, prebiotics and probiotics that we use. So we have these supplements that we use during the program, and we teach you how to eat healthy. And it's just a really, it's a very doable way for a lot of people to live a healthier lifestyle. So we're teaching people how to do that. We're teaching people how to switch their makeup and their skincare and their personal care products, their shampoo, their conditioner, body wash, stuff we use every single day. We're teaching them how to shop from a non-toxic vegan store, which is our online franchise, right? And switch over their products. So these are products we're using every single day. We don't usually pay attention to what's in them, but the fact is that the United States doesn't really regulate what we put in our products at all. The United States bans only about 13 ingredients from our personal care products, and by comparison, the European Union bans about 1,300. In Arbonne, we have a list of over 2,000 known to be toxic ingredients that we do not include, where we do not allow in any of our products. So over 2,000 ingredients that we will not put in our products because they're either known to be toxic, suspected to be toxic, carcinogens, which are related to cancer. So over 2,000 ingredients, you guys, including things like parabens, phthalates, mineral oil, all kinds of things, animal byproducts, all kinds of things that you don't want to put on your body, because our skin is our largest living, breathing organ. We absorb what we put on our bodies within 26 seconds or less. So Arbonne is the #1 global brand for healthy living inside and out. And this is what that means, is we are about the nutrition, what you're putting in your body, but also what you're putting on your body. So if you're drinking green juice, but you're slathering mineral oil and animal byproducts all over your body, you're doing it wrong, because you're still absorbing what you're putting on your skin, right? So, and if you hang out with Arbonne people long enough, you'll see that the longer they're in Arbonne, like the more beautiful they get, because they just, it's crazy. You have these like 65-year-old, 70-year-old women in Arbonne that have been in the business for 30 years. And you're like, oh my gosh, you look like you're 45. Like, this is crazy. So anyways, I get so excited when I talk about this. I get a little bit off topic. So sorry. So anyways, when I very first heard, okay, I was in medical device pharmaceutical sales. I actually got laid off when I was 5 months pregnant. So I wanted choices. God gave me no choice in that, but it was really giving me the ultimate choice because I got to choose what I wanted to do with my life. So Arbonne found me when my son was a few months old. I fell in love with the products right away. I noticed a difference in my skin, my body, just like CJ was talking about. You cannot use these products and not notice a difference. Like, they work so well. It's amazing. And so, but I turned my nose up at the business. Because, you know, sometimes we have a college degree or a master's degree or a certain education, or we have a great job, or we have what we think we're supposed to have, right? And we turn up our nose at a business like this, at a network marketing company or a social marketing company. But when I finally took the time to get educated, I realized that this business was the best of both worlds. It was the time that I wanted, the time freedom. It could give me the time freedom I wanted to have for my family, for my newborn son. And it also would give me the financial freedom that I had when I was in medical device sales, when I was in pharmaceutical sales, without having to work 12 hours a day. Okay. Because that is not what life is meant to be, you guys. So many people live that way, but that's not how life is meant to be. Life is meant to be lived on our terms. If you feel like you're a rat in the rat race, I just want to tell you that you were made for more, and you do have choices, and the sky is the limit. And skincare and nutrition doesn't have to be your passion, but Arbonne can be the vehicle for the lifestyle that you want. Okay. It can be the vehicle to get you to where you want to have more choices. So because of Arbonne, I've replaced my 6-figure income from medical device sales. Arbonne pays for my beautiful white Mercedes. That's our company car that we get to drive, and which I'll tell you a little bit about later. But I get to be fully present with my family, my son. I get to walk him to school, pick him up from school. You know, if you don't have kids, maybe you get more excited about the fact that I get to go to yoga, you know, whenever I feel like it. I don't have to wake up to an alarm if I don't want to. If I'm not feeling well, I don't have to go to work that day. You know, there's just all kinds of benefits to it. So, let's see. I'm just looking over some of my notes here. So Arbonne is, we're almost a 40-year-old company. We've been around for a while. We are currently in 6 countries. So we're just at the beginning of our globalization. So it's really the best of both worlds, because we've been around long enough to have withstood the ups and downs of the economy, but we're still babies in the global business. So we are currently in the United States, Canada, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, and Poland. And we're going to be expanding into more countries. So you might know someone in one of those countries, or you might know someone who knows someone who knows someone in one of those countries, right? You never know until you ask. But it's really the best of both worlds in terms of there's so much opportunity still with this company, and we're growing. I saw a statistic, we're growing faster than like Amazon. We're growing like crazy right now. It's amazing. So we are a blend of science and nature, the best of both worlds again. And our ingredient policy is second to none. So we really are careful about what we put in our products. Just to name a few of our certifications, we are vegan certified, which means we don't ever test on animals. We don't have any animal byproducts in our products, which is really important. You can do a little research on a rendering factory. It'll scare the out of you. It's really disgusting. We are gluten-free. We're working on our non-GMO certification. I think, non-GMO, gluten-free, low glycemic index, and a handful of other really amazing third-party certifications that just speak to the efficacy and the transparency of our products and our company. We're becoming a B Corp. We're in the process of becoming a B Corp, which means that we are a company that values people over profits, and our I can't even think of the word right now, like our effect on the environment over
carbon footprint.
Yes, carbon footprint.
Okay.
It's 8 o'clock. I've been up My son got up so early this morning. It was 50s day at school, and he was like so excited. He was up at 6 a.m. ready to rock and roll. So anyways, we are PETA certified. Let's see, I read all that. Okay, so you can change your brand and change your life, truly. So, and we always like to say, I like my people like I like my products, non-toxic. And we are the number, like I said before, we are the #1 brand worldwide for healthy living inside and out. So this is our business. We own it. It's up to us what we want to create. Choices, freedom, a plan B. Okay, sometimes like we love our life, we love our lifestyle, but like what if your income were to get taken away from you? You might need a plan B, an exit strategy. Maybe you really love to give back and you're doing this to give back because we are so privileged to live in the United States of America and have just unlimited opportunity. And so much of the world needs and wants what we have, right? And we can give back. We can, when we have more, we can do more, we can give more, we can be more. So I just want to encourage you to think about what is truly on your heart. So you're already on your phone along with the average person who is scrolling through social media about 2 hours a day. I didn't believe that until I started tracking it on my phone, and I was like, oh no, it really is 2 hours a day. Okay, so why not use that platform, those 2 hours, as a platform to educate, share, and grow a potentially multi-million-dollar global business? You guys, my business now does over $1 million in revenue a year. Like, that's crazy, you guys. And it started with just me by myself 5.5 years ago. My very first Arbonne event, my mom and 2 neighbors came, and one of the neighbors I had bribed with beer. Okay, like I never thought, like I knew this was possible for me, but I didn't really see it. And now that it's like happening and it's happened, I see it for everybody that I talk to. So stop for a second and think about, where will you be in 2 years or 5 years if you keep doing what you're doing now? 5 years goes by like that, especially if you have kids, you know, it goes by so fast. With Arbonne, a significant asset can be built. This is an asset income, you guys. That means money coming in when you're not working, that goes on to provide financial resources for a lifetime. This is not a get rich quick scheme. This is create long-term wealth for the rest of your life. Okay. It has become my purpose to find the women in the world, and men, that have an inner voice telling them that they're meant for more. The women and men searching for a purpose, for growth, for health, for support, for wealth, for love, connection, and to live the most abundant and fulfilled lives we possibly can. So is that you? Is that you? These are the women, the people, I should say, that inspire me. They are my purpose. So just to put it in perspective for you guys, really quick before we have to hop off, I do want to talk about, I do want to just touch on the money really quick, because to be completely transparent and honest, that is what opened my eyes. Because I thought, when my friend was telling me she was doing this little lipstick business, I thought, oh, maybe she's making a couple $100s a month. Like, what's the big deal, you know? But you guys, this is seriously, this is big potential here. So everyone starts as a consultant. I started as a consultant. CJ is starting as a consultant. She's going to be promoting to district manager very, very soon. At that first level of leadership, the average income is $200 to $1,000 a month. So what could you do with an extra $500 a month? I'm sure that would be helpful, right, CJ?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Who doesn't want an extra $500 a month? Come on. So that's just extra money for you for maybe fun money, maybe pay off student loans, some debt, shoes, whatever you need. Okay. The second level of leadership is area manager. Average income there is $1,000 to $3,000 a month. Average time to get there is about 1 year. District manager is 1 to 5 months. Area manager is 6 months to a year. And at that level, your business becomes willable. So that means my business is in my will. Arbonne will continue to pay my son after I'm gone from this earth. Like, where else does that happen? That, like, no job is going to continue to pay your family after you're gone, you know? So this is truly, when we talk about an asset income, this is what I'm talking about, you guys. The third level of leadership, there's only 4, so don't worry, not much longer. The third level of leadership, that's where I am. That's regional vice president. We get our monthly paychecks are between 5 on average. Some are higher, some are lower. Average is $5,000 to $10,000 a month. Okay, so that's replacement income. And on top of that, I get $800 a month for my Mercedes. So Arbonne pays for my Mercedes. You get that white Mercedes when you get to this level. This is the Benz level. And really, it's not about the car. It's not about the money, even though that's all fun. That's all awesome. But the car represents how many lives you've impacted, how many lives you've changed, how many people you've helped change their health, change their wealth, change their life, okay? And that is the true reward in this business. When you see somebody step into their worth, step into their best self, step into their best life, it's like, that's the best reward I could ever ask for. The fourth and final level is national vice president. It's an uncapped income. So you can make 6 figures a month if you want. But the average there is $21,000 a month is the average income of a national vice president. They get $1,000 a month for their white Mercedes. They get to go to Maui every year. You guys, the sky is the limit. And I just want you to think for a second what you would do with that kind of money. How would your life change? What about your family's life? Your kids, your parents? What could you do for your family? What could you do for the people in your life that need help? You know, like money isn't bad. Money just makes you more of what you already are. So if you are already a loving, caring, giving, kind person, it's just going to amplify that. And we want to get a lot of money in the hands of people that are good, right? Like, because when good people have money, we do good things with it, right? So I just want to encourage you to dream big, think outside the box. Don't be afraid to try something new. We're here to link arms with you the whole way. So the last thing is, are you the type of woman who is looking to improve your health and or your wealth? Maybe this business isn't for you, but maybe you're ready to jump on the 30 days to healthy living and drop a couple pounds or just have more energy. It's an amazing program, but maybe you're seeking more time, more choices, and more freedom. And are you ready to take your life to the next level? If you answered yes to just one of those questions, like, jump on board, let's go. So what are your thoughts on working together? We want to connect with you. We want to help you. This is what our passion is. One last thought, and hopefully this isn't too aggressive, but I was in a workout class the other day and I was running on the treadmill, which I hate. I was running on the treadmill and I had this thought, you know, so many people have the excuse, when I talk to them about Arbonne, they say, oh, I would, but I just don't have the time. I'm too busy. And I had this thought that saying you're too busy to do Arbonne is like saying you're too overweight to go to the gym. The exact reason, and I was thinking that because I was at the gym, but the exact reason you're saying you can't is the reason you need to. If you're lacking time in your life, if you're lacking money in your life, that's why you need to do Arbonne. That's why this is, and you're not listening to this call by accident. You're not on this call by accident. It's for a reason, right? You were meant to hear this, but don't let the reasons you can't hold you back, because they are the reasons you should, right? Okay, so I thank you guys so much for taking a few minutes to listen. Hopefully,
Thank you.
you're so welcome, CJ. I'm so excited for you. And I just want to thank those of you that tuned in. Thank you so much for being on. I'm going to stop the recording now.